What's up, YouTube? It's me. So today we about to talk about evolution, right? I want everybody to know not to always listen to mainstream science because they're going to give you bullshit, right? They're the same ones who said our DNA is junk. 90% of our DNA is junk. They went from 75 is junk to 80 is junk and now 90. 90% of our DNA is junk. When in reality, you can activate that same DNA that they're calling junk with meditation, Kundalini activation, Merkaba activation, eating certain foods to heal your DNA, healing your DNA with 432 hertz. And you, like, if you look, and Akashic Records meditations. But if you look back at ancient times when the Lemurians were here, our ancestors, who were advanced souls, and some of them are incarnated back onto this earth right now, they had their DNA activated. If their DNA was activated, what makes you think that we can't have ours activated? If theirs were activated, what makes you think we can't activate our DNA? 90% of it. The other 90%, that's junk. How is 90 junk and only 10% isn't? That makes no sense. And we are sitting here letting that logic go by. And then, now listen, here's another thing they saying, right? So they want to say we came from monkeys. How is that so? When we can't even mate with animals. We can't intermate with no animal species. Now, it's about to get deep. Alright? So we can't intermate with even monkeys. Now, monkeys have 48 chromosomes. We have 46. So if in that case, that means we would have been de-evoluting from monkeys, coming from a monkey in a lower, we would be lower life forms than a monkey. Now, in a sense, animals are a lower life form than humans because in past lives we have to live as an animal before our soul can create our human vessel. My vibration is raising the fuck up right now. I'm trying to calm down. But anyway, when we talking about evolution, right? Remember in the Bible, it says, let's create man in our image. Now, remember, the Bible makes God in that Bible seem like it makes the God in the Bible, who is actually Satan, seem like a big voice in the air that's just invisible but can grant powers just make things happen. When that's not the case, not saying it's not possible, because anything in this life is possible. Just look at everything around us. But anyway, they make them seem like this big ass being that just grants or just makes anything happen with power. That's not even the case. Now, if you believe that over this story I'm about to get into, which I talked about in my History of Races video, first episode of Untold Truths, we were created by extraterrestrials called the Annunaki, who were serpent people, which is why we have serpent DNA, which is why we have a serpent brain piece called the brain stem, which is why we have a kundalini at the base of our spine, which is why, and that is a serpent energy. It's laying dormant at our spine, which is what the caduceus is. The caduceus, which is that snake going up the pole on the hospital logo. That represents your kundalini, which is your sexual energy, which is not for sex. It's for procreating, making life, or procreating, like doing something creative, or like investing in your dreams or making the goal happen. You're supposed to use that energy to manifest. So, with that being said, we are mixed with many different extraterrestrials. The Anunnaki. Now, if you saying they saying we came from Neanderthals, right? Now, Neanderthals are extinct, right? Which I highly doubt. They probably have Neanderthals in fucking inner Earth in Agartha somewhere. But anyway, there is a racial group in Australia. They are native Australians, native to Australia. They were there, the first ones in Australia. They're dark skinned. They're called the Aboriginals. The Aborigines. They're mixed with a type of Neanderthal. You can see it in them. I don't remember what the species of the Neanderthal is called, but they're all mixed with that species of Neanderthal. So the Annunaki did something called genetic splicing. Genetic splicing. They can do that because they are creators. That is why, remember what I just said about the serpent stuff. Now remember, what's the Bible makes serpent seem evil, right? The serpent represents creation of life and wisdom and etc. You ever heard of serpent wisdom? That is what serpents gave the humans back then. Wisdom. There is a spiritual meaning behind every animal. There is nothing evil about a serpent. There is nothing evil about a reptile. There is nothing evil about snakes. Now, there was a group of Anunnaki who were bad, who used us as slaves to mine gold. Because they know gold was on this earth. They know earth was a gold mine on the inside of the earth. They created us as a slave race. Humans used to be slaves. And remember, blacks, dark skins were the first made. Look at the Moors. That is the first human race, the first human species. The first humans to ever be created are called the Moors. M-O-O-R-S. The Moors. Morocco. Morocco is where the oldest human fossil has ever been found. In Morocco. Moors. The Moroccos are the Moors. Life started in Africa. Before Yakub mixed his DNA with the Neanderthal and created the first Caucasian. Now check this out. We didn't evolve from monkeys. We didn't evolve from cavemen. We were genetically spliced from the Neanderthals and the Anunnaki, the serpent gods. This is why many religions praise a serpent. Look at the Hopi natives. Look at the Egyptians. There are many civilizations that praise a snake, praise a serpent. Serpent wisdom. Yeah, humans. Okay, now I just learned some new information recently, right? So, being that humans cannot intermate with animals, why is Japan right now? Why is Japan? They had a ban on mixing humans with animals, right? It just got lifted off. So now they are about to conduct studies and create humans mixed with animals. Human-animal hybrids. You cannot mate no human sperm with no animal. No animal. No animal. You cannot make one with a human and a monkey or nothing. No, nothing. They are about to genetically splice human DNA with animal DNA. Mitochondria and nucleus. The mitochondria of the human and the nucleus of the animal. Or the mitochondria of the animal and the nucleus of the human. Either way, they're about to genetically splice. And now I want y'all to know right now, genetically splicing is against the laws of the universe. So Japan is over there doing some dark shit right now. Japan is over there doing some dark shit. Japan know a lot of shit that look at Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z tells the truth about a lot of stuff that I just now found out this year, and I'm still finding out. They have so much in there that's real life. Y'all gotta remember, life is a magical place. It's magical, way magical than you may think. The way the world was created. If you sitting here thinking a big voice in the air just made some shit happen, created us in his image. So if we created in his image, aren't we supposed to be invisible? Goofy ass logic, right? Wouldn't the serpent gods with us having serpent DNA make more sense than us being created by an invisible force when we are genetically spliced from the serpent gods, when we have a serpent brain and a serpent energy, serpent wisdom, able to create that serpent wisdom. The serpents gave us that. That is why we're able to do what we're here to do. We are co-creators. We were made in their image, right? We are co-creators. But we're not supposed to genetically splice different types of humans. Only genetically splicing, it was only done by the gods. Look at the gods in Egypt. Look at Horus. Look at Anubis. Look at Ra. Look at Bastet, right? Bastet. Look at these gods. They have the heads of animals. Look at Thoth. He has the head of a fucking bird. And Thoth is the god of wisdom. Thoth is the god of wisdom. A lot of quotes, a lot of ancient quotes, a lot of spiritual quotes came from him, being translated off of the pyramids, the 7 Hermetic principles, the Kabbalion. That's Thoth. That's Thoth. The mind is all. The mentalism is all. The law of the principle of fucking cause and effect. ETC, the 7 Hermetic principles. Hermes. We cannot evolve from an animal. We did not evolve from cavemen. We were genetically spliced by the Annunaki. The Annunaki genetically spliced us with their DNA to make the first humans. The Moors. A lot of us people, a lot of us have DNA or direct lineage to these people. Especially the Egyptians. The Egyptians were Moors. The modern black person you see in America, 9 times out of 10, that person is a Moor/Egyptian. The Egyptians were black. And I like about a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, I saw in the YouTube comment, I forgot what video it was. It was about how I saw a female comment and say that Egyptians weren't black. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, that's all I had to say. We didn't evolve from monkeys. We didn't evolve from animals. We were genetically spliced by the Anunnaki. We are gods. We are co-creators. That is why we are able to use the law of attraction. How did it say Ptah created the universe? How did it say Ptah, the Egyptian god, create everything that's here? The story says he had the thought. He felt it in his heart, and his actions made it come out. He added weight to the thought, the energy. Thoughts of energy, right? You create with energy. Energy is what you need to use to manifest. That is the same concept we use for the law of attraction here on Earth. That is the secret. We feel, remember I said, you need to manifest with the heart because it doesn't create duality. The mind creates duality, but thoughts are energy. So bring that thought down to the heart and create it. You can manifest it. Feel it. The feeling is what adds more weight to it. And then when your actions align with it, your mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, soul, energy, vibration, frequency, fluid, solid, gas. The soul is a gas. Fluid, solid. The body is solid, masculine. The inner realm, fluid, feminine, feeling. But that's all I had to say, y'all. Ptah. That's why we are able to do what they can do. We are gods. We have the same power that the gods on this earth had. We are not. That's why I'm saying we're co-creators. We are fucking wizards. Magic is real. Magic, M-A-G-I-C-K, is what real magic is. Magic with just a C is just satirical, parodic, form of magic. It's not real. Magic with a CK at the end is real magic. That is why people are... Hypnosis is a form of magic. I hope you know that. And you can do hypnosis on yourself. So that is a form of magic. I'm a wizard. I do alchemy. Obviously, I can manipulate matter. I do it, and I've done it while high. You can manipulate matter while high. I want you to know that right now. But yeah, that's all I had to say to everybody. I love y'all. DomUniverse taking off. Like, subscribe. Peace.